I don't usually make videos like this. I've never really done a video like this before, but due to recent news and due to just everything that's going on right now, I need to make a video about this because I'm pretty upset, and I know anyone that clicks on this video probably is also going to be very, very upset as well. This morning we had a Nintendo Direct, right? It was for the Switch 2, and it was really, really good. I was super excited. I got little to no sleep for it. I was like stoked. I was ready to see all the new games, and I was ready to see when the Switch was going to be released, and they delivered. I was super excited. I was happy the entire Direct. I was having a good time. I enjoyed it thoroughly. I posted a video about it. I thought that everything was looking up. The Switch 2 looked amazing, but they didn't give us a price for it. Eventually, one of my friends came to me and told me that there was leaked. They announced, I guess, that the price was going to be $450. Sorry, which or USD dollars, I should say. Which, I mean, that's not bad. I was expecting more, honestly. But then they announced, that there's a $500 bundle with the game, or Mario Kart and the Switch 2. And I thought that was awesome. I was super excited for that, because I'm like, oh, wow, that's really cool. That's honestly, that's cheap. It's like an extra $50 for a game. Wow. And then the game prices hit. And that's the main point that I want to talk about right now, because a lot of people, and I mean a lot of people, are extremely pissed off. I can't go anywhere on the internet now, anywhere on YouTube, anywhere, wherever, without people complaining about the Switch game prices, and rightfully so. It was confirmed that the Nintendo Switch, the Mario Kart World, the new Mario Kart game that's coming up for the Switch 2, is going to be upwards of $80, along with the Donkey Kong game was confirmed to be $70. I'm severely disappointed. I know, and I had a feeling that game prices were going to get hiked up at least to maybe $70, and some companies were already doing that. But seeing Nintendo do it, and do it to where there are leaks that some games could be even upwards of $90, that's just, it's disheartening. It's depressing. It hurts. I thought Nintendo was going to be one of the few companies that maybe, just maybe, wouldn't end up with corporate greed. And I knew they were greedy. I mean, I knew they were greedy. But the fact that they decided to increase their prices to fucking $80. I mean, I know it's Nintendo. I know they have been not the greatest in recent years, but this is ridiculous. Like, the average consumer is going to go out to the store, and they're going to see these games that are this expensive, 80, 70, 80, 90 bucks, whatever. They're not going to buy that. They're not going to buy the Nintendo Switch 2 that's $450, because they're going to see that and think that's expensive. Granted, considering all the hardware updates, I feel like that's understandable. I was expecting it to be a lot more. I was expecting $500, considering it's Nintendo. I guess it's $50 less. I guess that's not much of a difference. But the fact that the games are this expensive, I mean, I guess I wasn't expecting it, but I'm not too surprised considering it's Nintendo. But at the same time, I am very, very disappointed, because most people are not going to buy these games, and I don't understand where Nintendo's head is with pricing games at $80 when they I mean, look at all the people that are so angry about all of this. I don't blame them. I am too. Yes, might end up buying these games, but at the same time, I'm reluctant. I've always told myself that I feel as if even no matter what price these Nintendo games are at, I will most likely buy them, because I will always be a Nintendo fan, even if I hate the company and I don't like their practices. I don't like the things that they do and their marketing, the ways of marketing, whatever. I don't like any of it. I still will buy their games because I enjoy Nintendo games. But at the same time, these prices are getting so out of hand, I don't know if I can. You know what I mean? And that's a lot of people right now. That's going to be all of their games. 70, at a minimum of $70. I mean, that's ridiculous. And I know, I did some thinking about it, and I thought maybe that because I thought they were leaks. I didn't realize Nintendo actually confirmed this. I thought it was all leaks, that there was just misinformation. I thought maybe because Nintendo's releasing these Switch 1 games as a Switch 2 version that are going to have extra content, that you have to buy the extra content. So you have to buy, if you don't have that game already, you have to buy the game and the extra content. I thought that was the $80 to $90 games that they were talking about. Turns out I was wrong. Or, well, I'm not completely wrong. That's probably true. But at the same time, Mario Kart World is going to be $80. It's extremely, very disheartening. And I just don't. I really don't know. It's a shame to see how this company has went from a family-friendly, amazing, like just this awesome, cool company that they do all kinds of cool stuff. Their consoles. I mean, everyone had a Wii in their home back in the 2000s when I was a kid. Almost everybody. But nowadays, it's just they're, all of their older consoles. We look back and they were a better company. They were not greedy, and now we look at them now and they're not. They suck. Really, they're not consumer friendly. They don't think about the fan base anymore. They don't care about us anymore, and it just hurts. It hurts to see a company that I have lived my whole life trying to love and trying to go, oh no, it's okay. They do this for a reason. But I can't do that anymore. And I mean, I haven't been doing that for a while, but I've still been like, oh well, I hate it. I don't hate Nintendo. I don't like Nintendo and the way they do things. I've never been a Nintendo glazer. When it came to the console wars and saying that Nintendo was the best one out of all of them, that was mostly biased because this is the only one I really played as a kid. But at the same time, I always felt Nintendo was ahead of the others, especially the handheld gaming. I felt as if they were on top for handheld gaming, but now with the Switch 2 releasing, they're going to still be on top, and the fact that the Switch 2 has the enhanced graphics and whatnot, and maybe that's the reason Nintendo thinks they can hike up the price, but I don't know. It's just really, really, really unfortunate that this is, the whole internet is pissed off. Nintendo fans are upset. And I don't blame any of you. I am too. I really do hope Nintendo can listen to us. And Nintendo, if you are probably not watching this, but if you are somehow, in some way, watching this video, please rethink your marketing choices. Rethink what the consumers want. Don't go, oh, well, people are still going to buy the game. Because yes, people still will buy the games, even if they're $80. But that doesn't mean we're going to like it. And that doesn't mean everyone's going to. Because you're going to turn away a lot of fans, a lot of people that love your games, myself included. I am very reluctant now. I'm dreading the upcoming several months with the Switch 2 and then all the game releases. Metroid Prime 4, I've been waiting for this game for years. I'm so excited for Metroid Prime 4, but is it going to be $80? And would it really be worth $80? That's double the price of Metroid Prime Remastered. But Metroid Prime Remastered is $40, and that is an amazing game. And you're going to double that price for a game that's probably just as good? It has to be better. But at the same time, I don't have the feeling it's not going to be. Because maybe it will be. Maybe it will. I don't know. But this is stupid. This is all stupid. Nintendo shouldn't be doing this, but they are. And yeah, it's a very Nintendo thing to do, to hike up the game price. And like I said earlier, with the Switch 1 games coming to Switch 2 and getting enhanced versions, maybe they see that as a reason to hike up their other games' prices because these older games are going to get hiked prices, and that's because of extra content or because of extra content because of these enhanced graphics, 120 FPS, 4K, HD, 1080p, whatever. Maybe they see that that's fitting for a price increase. I don't know. That does feel like I said, that feels like Nintendo. It feels like something they would do because they're greedy, and they have been for quite some time now, unfortunately. But it is so frustrating to me but it's also refreshing to see how many people are calling at this out and saying, Nintendo, no, this is not a good idea. You are being stupid. You are being greedy. People are pissed off. We don't like this, and that is very refreshing. It's just unfortunate. I really do hope Nintendo's not using these Nintendo Switch 1 games that are, have enhanced graphics and whatnot as a reason to hike up the prices for all their other games. I understand inflation is a thing, but at the same time, we're not getting any extra money. You are, from us paying you the extra money for your video games, and now you're going to be even more richer, even though you already have a lot of money. So it's just annoying. It's just frustrating. It's very, very. It sucks. It sucks a lot. But I needed to kind of rant this. I thought maybe making a video about it would do some good, just to kind of get people on the internet talking. Maybe get some people, if Nintendo somehow manages to see this, probably not, but if they do, maybe they'll rethink. They probably won't, but you never know, so making a video like this is good also just to kind of get my emotions out, and also to get your emotions out, to watch and you nod along and agree and be like, yeah, Nintendo is, I don't agree with this, and I seriously, I don't agree with this at all, but I do hope you found, if you watched all the way to the end, I appreciate it, listening to my insane ramblings, but mostly fueled by anger and by just, I guess, really a broken heart also, because I used to love Nintendo as a kid, and now I've grown up and I'm like, damn, the company that I love kind of sucks. And I'm sure some of you can agree with me on that one, but I do hope this video hopefully maybe gets some traction, to get some people talking, to get maybe Nintendo to rethink their choices. But yeah, if you watch to the end, I appreciate you listening to me rant. I just wanted to kind of make this video simply to just get my thoughts and feelings out, because that's important. But at the same time, it's just, this is stupid. This is ridiculous. I don't know. I don't want to support Nintendo in this, but at the same time, I love Nintendo games. This is the issue I'm having. I'm on the fence here. I have a dilemma, and I'm not sure what exactly I want to do. I'm certainly gonna think about it, and certainly I will hope and see and pray that Nintendo decides to lower the pricings a little bit. At least $70 is enough. Even that's too much. But if you're gonna raise prices, just keep it at $70. A $10 price increase sucks, but at the same time, at least it's not a $20 price increase. $80 is ridiculous, especially even $90. I don't know if any games are going to be releasing at $90. I heard someone talking about that, but I'm not really sure how to end this, but I appreciate you listening to my ramblings, and yeah, I never do videos like this, but goodbye.